This video, we understood that RNN faces the vanishing gradient problem, due to which it is not able to capture the dependency between two words which are very far away from each other, or you can say it is not able to capture the long-term dependencies. In order to solve this problem, we will use a different type of architecture, which is called LSTM. The full form of LSTM is long short term memory. Okay, long short term memory. In RNN, a single unit of RNN consists of a single layer of neuron. On the other hand, in LSTM consists of a single unit of LSTM consists of three gates. Okay, a single unit of LSTM consists of three gates. By the way, a single unit of an LSTM is known as a cell. Okay, that's what a single unit of an LSTM is known as. And it has three gates. By the way, don't worry, these gates are neural networks. Okay, these gates are neural networks. So the first gate is the input gate. This one is the forget gate. Okay, forget gate. And this one is the output gate. Now, don't worry, I will explain the functionalities of each and every gate. But you just remember that each and every gate is a neural network. And similarly, just a minute. So this is an input gate, forget gate, and the output gate. And similarly, multiple cells are connected to each other. Okay, multiple cells are connected to each other. How many cells will be there? Now that completely depends on the length of your document. Okay, just like we have multiple RNN units depending on the length of the document, similarly we have multiple LSTM cell depending on the length of the document. Okay, so these are multiple cells. Now every cell has an input gate. Okay, I'll write it down here. Every cell has an input gate, which is a neural network, an output gate, and a forget gate. And all these cells are actually connected to each other through this connection, which is passing through all the cells. This is known as the memory. Okay, the cell memory. All right. So all these cells are connected to each other through the cell memory. Okay. Now let me explain the functionality of each and every gate. So let me consider one example. Let's say uh, I watched a movie yesterday, okay, with my friends. So there is a continuation. I watched a movie yesterday with my friends, and so on and so forth. Okay, I watched a movie yesterday with my friends, and it was boring, something like that. So we have a sentence. Now, the role of the input gate. One second. Yeah, sorry about that. Now, this input gate will input the token. So the first token is I. This will be going as an input to the first gate. Okay, this will be going as an input to the first gate, and this input gate will decide whether this token is important or not. Now, if this token is important, it will be passed into the memory. Okay, if this token is important, then it will be passed in the memory. And if it is not important, then it will not be passed in the memory. Okay, as simple as that. So what is the role of input gate? It will take a token, it will input the token. If this token is important, then it will be passed to the memory, and if it is not important, it will not be passed into the memory. Now similarly, the second cell will input watched. Okay, it will input watched, and it seems like that watched is an important token, so it will be passed into the memory, and the same process will continue. Okay, same process will continue. And finally, once we input movie, okay, now the LSTM will create a relationship between watched and movie. So it will understand that this watched is actually referring to the movie. Now it is time that we forget this information from the memory. Okay, it is time that we forget the information from the memory, and hence the forget gate will remove this information from the memory, because we have found the the relationship between watched and the movie. Okay, and similarly the same process will continue. So in this way, okay, in this way, what happens, all the important words are actually stored in the memory, and whenever their relationship is found, or whenever a relationship is established with the another word, then we forget that word using the forget gate. So guys, I hope you're clear with the concept of input gate and the forget gate. Now let me tell you what is the role of output gate. Output gate simply outputs the value to the next cell. So in a way, you can understand, in a way, you can consider the output gate as maintaining the short-term relationships. Okay, it is maintaining, or it is capturing, not maintaining, capturing. That will be the right word. It is capturing the short-term relationship or the short-term dependencies, and input gate and forget gate together, they are capturing the long-term dependencies. So this is how LSTM takes care of both short-term and long-term memory. Okay, now we will learn about the implementation of LSTM in the next video.